The brand new season of the Duo Destiny season is coming to Pokemon GO soon during the month of December, and we are here to check out some of the information together with some exciting information that I'd like to present to you guys. Alright, so hi to love you guys! So yeah, before I actually bring my screen up though, I'd like to inform my fellow Pokemon GO trainers from Singapore that I have very exciting information for you guys. So stay tuned till about the end of the video to actually know more, alright? So let's go ahead and bring my screen up and show you guys that we can go under here. We can go under the news where the bottom right, you can see the big, I guess, megaphone looking icon. You can see over here, you can go under news. And these are all the information that was released just a few hours ago. So we've got the Duo Destiny season coming after the max out season is over, next season for Pokemon GO. And as the max out season comes to an end, it's time to announce the next season of Pokemon GO, Duo Destiny. So I think it's a very nice name, especially if you look at the image on the top. Both Zekrom and Reshiram, they are there, and also we have both Necrozmas coming into Pokemon GO back again in the form of a raid day, which I will talk to you guys in a bit. So you can see Hoopa is in the middle of the screen. It indicates that it might come in the form of, you know, Elite Raid or something like that. But who knows how it's going to be released, and especially when the Unova tour is going to happen at the end of the month of February. So that's going to, I guess, include both Black and White Kyurem. So hence why Zekrom and Reshiram, they are back. Alright, so we got the Duo Destiny bonuses, the season-long bonus for 3 months, 1 additional free pass per day from spinning gym photo disc, extra Stardust from earned from Team Rocket battles, and extra Stardust from gifts. Okay, pretty interesting. Alright, we got also the Expedition Access. Every month in Duo Destiny, we have purchase a ticket. So you have to purchase that. It includes a time research, and also you guys get yourself a free incubator on your first Pokestop or gym photo disc spin per day. Maybe this incubator is only a 1 use and it's the blue one, not the super incubator, it's just a regular incubator. Seasonal rotation, we got Pokemon just changing up again. As for Community Day, these are all the dates available, including the month of December 21st and 22nd of December, where it includes 2 years worth of Community Day Pokemon for the last 2 years, 2023 and 2024. I'm not gonna go too much into details for that because the details ain't out, but it's basically pretty standard. All Pokemon will be available, and you will be able to get yourself the Community Day move, including the classics. Alright, so I'm going to check out the blog post, alright, before we actually go into any other thing. I've already put out everything over here so you guys can see. Welcome to Pokemon GO Duo Destiny, alright, 3rd of December to the 4th of March. 10 AM local time. So we don't need to see the trailer. It's just a 30+ seconds trailer, but it's basically just showing all the Pokemon that's available. Alright, what to look at for this particular season? Yes, the Go Tour announcement will be made in about 15.5 hours from now, which it's leaked to be in 2 locations this year. One is in Los Angeles, same place as last year, which is great. And second is going to be in Taiwan, New Taipei City. So I guess it might be in the same area as where it happened back in 2019, the new metropolitan city. Might be wrong, but I guess it might be the same areas. That park was really, really huge. I remember that particular event because it was non-ticketed at all. There were more than like 300,000 people there, which was insane. Yeah, 300,000, not 30,000, right? 300,000. So as for the plan for me though, which Go tour I will go to, the Unova tour, I'm planning to still go for the one in LA, in Los Angeles, because I never thought that one would actually happen in Asia. But even so, some of my friends in Singapore, they're planning to go for the one in Taiwan itself, but I think I'm going for the one in Los Angeles as usual. So let's go ahead to check out though. We got the new Pokemon that's coming in, this particular teacup Pokemon. It looks like Beauty and the Beast, you know, the teacup and teapot, thing. Alright, so anyway, we got Shadow Regis available in the raids, in tier 5 raids over the weekend, I suppose. So it's usually the case, especially now it's taking over all 3 of the beasts, the legendary beasts, Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. Oh my god, I cannot imagine how many times we already had Suicune, Raikou, and Entei in the raids over the weekend for like do not know how long, and now we are having the Regis, yeah. So anyway, we got the Max Pokemon debut that will be debuting during the Go Tour, or maybe before. No, sorry, not during the Go Tour, but before that they will be available already. So in fact, on the first week of December, we get to see Gigantamax Lapras. Oh my god, you can see how big, how interesting it looks like. It's my first time seeing a Gigantamax Lapras, to be honest. I've never seen it like even before. So quite cool, that will be available. And as for the seasonal highlights, we got Community Day, like I said, and they will all be available every single month. In the month of January is on the 5th of January, and then Community Day Classic is on the 25th, and then February is on the 9th. Actually, I kind of predicted that the Go Tour will happen on the last weekend of February, because there are events that happen on the first, second, and third week of February, and also usually the event would happen on the last week of the season, which it so happened to be it, right? Just like last year. Now it's just basically a historical event prediction now. Alright, so this is basically the egg incubator, and that's it. We got Go Battle League update, which I'm not going to go through it. Pokestop Showcase will change, and the seasonal rotation, especially for the research breakthrough. These are the 6 Pokemon available, including the non-shinyable Frigibax. Everything else can be shiny, so good luck on getting it. For me right now, there's nothing that I would be excited to go for other than Jangmo-O, which I do not have the shiny. But I know in the future there will be Jangmo-O Community Day. Remember, every pseudo legendary, including Jangmo-O, will have a Community Day, so don't go too crazy, especially during the Go Fest, to wait for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the next one, and that's the different Pokemon that's appearing in the wild. So we got the city spawns, we also got the forest spawns, and we also got mountain spawns, and we got the beach spawn. I can see city that is spawning Audino, which is great. I'm going back to Singapore on the 9th of December, which, like I said, I'll give you guys some information to my fellow Pokemon GO Singaporeans, alright, in terms of what plans I have for our own country. Yes, I have very, very big plans, and hopefully you guys will be able to join me and my friends for every single meetup that we actually are gonna do. Yes. Alright, so anyway, we can see that the following Pokemon will hatch from eggs this season: 2, 5, and 7 and 10 kilometer eggs. Those are the Pokemon available. Of course, there will be more because they don't show everything. The interesting part of the 7 kilometer eggs though, Galarian Crossola is available during this season, including if you get it from the 7 kilometer eggs from Mateo's gift exchange. Means if you complete the route and you actually get to encounter Mateo with an empty egg slot, you would then be able to get yourself the 7 kilometer eggs, and you get yourself the Galarian Crossola. So good luck on that. I think that's the highest chance to get it, because you can see the one that you open the gifts from your friends, there are other Pokemon, more Pokemon to actually I guess gamble on. Alright, so let's go to see that we got 10 kilometer eggs. Those are the Pokemon available. Adventure Sing wise, I guess you don't get to see Drapey. Okay, anyway, that's basically it for the seasonal updates or whatever that I do show to you guys. Now let's check out the main events itself. First event that's gonna happen, and that's gonna be the research day. This event, Aspiring Dragons Research Event, is basically an event that features Pokemon that would evolve into a dragon type Pokemon, but yet before they evolve, they are not a dragon type Pokemon. Hence why the 4 Pokemon Horsey, which will then evolve into the final stage evolution of Kingdra, becoming a water and dragon type Pokemon. It's featured. Second Pokemon Trapinch, which will then evolve to its final stage evolution to, in fact, its second stage evolution. Vibrava, also the same thing. It's ground and dragon. It also is featured, so hence why all these Pokemon are featured. Scrub, same thing. Poison Dragon, Altaria Fairy Dragon. So hence why all these 4 Pokemon are the ones that are featured during this particular research day. Pretty interesting. So research day wise, you need a lot of Pokestops. If you go after the Pokemon in the wild, you only get the ones from like Spearow, Yama, Kavaha, Duabo, Ducklet, and Binacle. You won't be able to get yourself the 4 featured evolvable dragon type Pokemon. You need to get yourself the research task from Pokestops. So there's also a paid time research which you can get for 2 USD, and then you get yourself encounters with those 4 featured Pokemon. Alright, so I'll be playing this particular event in Hong Kong, because I will be in Hong Kong from 6th to the 9th of December for the finale event that I am attending, which is the City Safari in Hong Kong. That's basically the last Pokemon GO event of this year, 2024. The next one would then be in Unova, for the Unova, I guess in LA or in Taiwan, whichever you want to go to. Alright, next one, let's go to check out the next event. So the next event is going to be the Gigantamax Lapras. Likewise, for this particular event that's going to fall on the 8th of December, I would still be in Hong Kong. So I guess I'll just play it with whoever that's over there. My friends, some of them, they are attending the event too, so we can come together to do this together. And the interesting thing about this particular Gigantamax Lapras though, first of all, I understand that Lapras is a very, very tanky Pokemon, so it might be very, very difficult to take down, especially compared to like Gengar. But Gengar, you know, because it's so hard hitting, one Shadow Ball from it basically one-shot KO everything, unless you have like triple max guard. But even so, it's very, very hard to survive that. So now we got a new item, and that's called Max Mushrooms. To be honest, I knew about this item quite a while back because it was kind of leaked. But when my friends leaked this information, I was like, really? Max Mushroom? Okay, I didn't know whether it was a joke or whatsoever because of the name. Alright, so anyway, Max Mushroom, you can see that it temporarily amplifies the fast attacks and charge attacks and max move attacks of your Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon in max battle. While active in a max battle, your attacks will do double damage until the item timer runs out. Double damage. Alright, using multiple Max Mushroom consecutively will lengthen the duration of the effect, but it will not increase the damage multiplier. Makes sense. Alright, so you have to check your item bag while you're in the max battle lobby, alright, and use the Max Mushroom that you acquired, and then you can see that, I guess, it will be activated once you step into the battle itself. So you can see other trainers using it. So this is going to be an item that's going to be pretty useful for us to actually take on the Gigantamax and the Dynamax Pokemon much easily. Alright, so you can see the event bonuses. You can see this one is very interesting. The following bonuses will be activated during the event. Max Particles Collection limit increased to 1,600. All Power Spots will host Gigantamax battles, that's fine. Power Spots will refresh more frequently, that's also known. But look at this, 8 times Max Particle from Power Spots. This indicates to me that if you were to collect from one Power Spot, you will either get 800, because you get 100 for the standard, or if you have the bonus, 100 plus 20 multiplied by 8, that's 960. So essentially, if you just go to 2 Power Spots and claim those, it's 1,920 max particles already. So if I'm reading it correctly, that's how it is, and I'm doing the math correctly, that's how it is. But the following bonuses will also be activated from 12 AM to 5 PM, and that is 2 times max particles from exploring, which basically in the normal one you get 300 max particles for 2 kilometers that you clock. But now it's going to be a quarter adventure distance to receive the max particles. So 2 times of that, there will be 600. A quarter distance, that will be 500 meters. So 500 meters for 600 max particles. That is insane. That is so good. Alright, so if you just were to clock 1.5 kilometers, you would then be able to acquire 1,800 max particles, which you then reach the limit essentially. Alright, but if you want to really max it out, I guess claiming the 960 at the end, assuming you are left with less than a few hundred to claim to get the max, you claim the 960 at the last spot, not to claim the one to walk in, because it's only 600. Alright, so I've showcased in a video before, so I don't need to explain that. Alright, so anyway, we got the event ticket, we got the time research, which gets you 1 max mushroom and 25,000 XP, and also receive 2 times XP from max battles, and also max particle collection increased to 5,600. This is if you have the ticket. If you do not have the ticket, it will just be above the bonus over there. So you do not get the max mushroom if you do not have the ticket. Okay, so that's how it is. So you have to pay for the max mushroom. I don't think I would suggest everyone to do that. But the best way to actually look out for community is actually to use Campfire. For those of you who have not used Campfire yet, I will urge you guys to try looking on your Play Store or your App Store to actually download Campfire, Niantic Campfire, and look through to see if there are meetups being organized by your community or community leaders around you. I'm currently here in Bahrain, in Manama. However, the problem about this particular country in Bahrain is you need VPN to access Campfire. So most people, they do not have VPN, so hence why even the Pokemon GO scene here is pretty bad. Yesterday for Spotlight Hour, I only managed to meet 2 players, and we were having a chat, understanding how the situation is like. And since 2016, like late 2016, the game was actually banned over here. And in order to access it, they needed VPN. So over time, people didn't play the game as much, and eventually, you know, the interest over here kind of dwindled away. And including Campfire, till today, they cannot access it. So I'll show it to you guys even in-game for me. I don't even have the icon. If you see on the right above my Mega Ampharos, there isn't the icon for the Campfire icon at all, the square looking icon, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys would be able to see it. If you're in a country that do not have it, that's what you have. So that's kind of unfortunate for the country over here in Bahrain. But on the west, if you cross the border towards Saudi Arabia, they do have access to Campfire, not needing VPN at all. And even where I came from Qatar, they actually can access Campfire without VPN at all. So that's something to take note on. Anyway, let's go to check out the next event. The next event is the one that, like I said, I need to address my fellow Pokemon GO Singaporeans. So yes, Dustmane Necrozma and Dawnwing Necrozma return in an epic raid day event, which is going to fall on the 14th of December, 2 to 5 p.m. I will be back to Singapore on the 9th of December. I'm planning to host meetups starting from this particular event on the 14th of December as the first event that we will ever host. And I'll be putting all the information up on my socials and also on Campfire, so stay tuned for it, where we'll be doing it. Right now, my prediction in terms of where I would still host this particular raid day is going to be in Chinatown, but I'm going to put up all the information for you guys to actually see, and hopefully you guys will join me and my friends to actually play the event together. We want to grow the community together, so every single person coming in for every single event will definitely help, and over time, hopefully we can grow the community to a bigger, better, stronger, and a greater one than before the pandemic. So hopefully you guys will be inclined to want to join us for the meetups. If you can't make it for this particular meetup, not to worry, there's also going to be a community day the following week, 21st and 22nd of December. I'll do every single meetup, for every single event, even for the raid days, raid hour, and even spotlight hour. I'm planning to do all those. Everything will be starting in the month of December. As for the weekday events, I probably only started on the second week of December, or maybe the first week of January. So I have a lot of plans, including to my friends from overseas whom are planning to come over to Singapore to play Pokemon GO with me and my community. Hope to see you in Singapore. And also, I do have some interesting rewards for whoever that come to Singapore to play Pokemon GO with us. It's already in production, and it's an exclusive item that you can only ever get if you come to Singapore to play Pokemon GO with us. It's not purchasable anywhere in the world, not even on my online shop or anything. If you want to get it, you have to come to Singapore to play Pokemon GO with us. Alright, so anyway, back to this. We got Necrozma Fuse Raid Day. Okay, so this particular event, you basically get yourself the Dustmane and Dawnwing Necrozma available in raids, and you receive 5 additional free raid passes, which you get a total of 7 because you get 2 from the free daily ones. Of course, if you saved 1 from the previous day, you can get an extra 1. Bring the total up to 8. Alright, increased chance of encountering shiny Necrozma in raids. Great, somebody's gonna get a Shando. Hopefully it's you. I'm talking to you. Alright, not too sure which you am I talking about. Anyway, we got the remote raid passes increase limit to 20, but I'm not interested in that. I'm not remoted anything, including the wild area event, other than one particular remote that I did just to clear one task, because I forgot to actually clear it before the event ended. So I only did one remote, alright, during the wild area event. Yeah. So anyway, the event ticket, if you get the 5 USD worth, you get yourself 8 additional raid passes, basically bringing a total up to 15 or 16 if you save the one from the day before. Increased chance of getting rare candy XL from raid battles, kind of similar to what you experienced for the Mega Lucario raid day or previous raid days too. So those are the ones with a raid day ultra ticket. I thought this is Ultra Necrozma, I read that wrongly. Okay, so the Pokemon Fuse, you basically can fuse the Dustmane Necrozma to actually get yourself that. You need to get yourself the fusion energy though. Alright, you need to get yourself the fusion energy. So what we will be catching will be the Necrozma, still the Necrozma itself. Yeah, so those are the effects, this and that. I'm not going to go through too much into detail because it's old information already. The more important information is for me to let you guys know that I'm going back to Singapore on the 9th of December, and hope to see some of you guys coming out for the meetups. Like I said, we have a lot of plans, including some very behind the scenes stuff which I've not released at all. But if you guys want to know more, see you guys at the first meetup on the 14th of December for raid day, for Necrozma raid day. And then like I said, for community day, I would be able to give you guys information on where we'll be playing it. We will be playing the community day probably at Kallang Wave Mall, which is where I'll be wanting to use as our home base. So those are the information that I'd like to give to some of my fellow Singaporeans. Hope to see some of you guys there, but I have a lot of plans. I've been planning all this since the month of March, going through all this almost every single day, and I'm very excited to be back to Singapore to not just play Pokemon GO with my friends, but each and every one of you guys who would like to come to join the events with us. Alright, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then remember to leave a like on the video, be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Yeah, so it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye.